are you going to find in Mongolia that can compete on this level? Like, you're not just going to go back and just find some random guy and spend the next 6 months kind of tuning him up and bring him up to speed and then saying, now we're ready to hit it. So I'm really intrigued if they can find a solution without any kind of a roster change. And that's the most interesting part of the Mongols for me.
And to me, that begs the question, and same could be applied for EF. Are we not satisfied with them being a top 4, top 5, top 6 team? I feel the conversation is always that everyone wants to win trophies and everyone wants to be the best team in the world. But realistically, there's only a couple of teams who can be the best in the world. So if you're the Mongols right now, you go into a semi-final, you're EF, you go into a final in Copenhagen, you get into the playoff here. Isn't that a pretty good benchmark already?
It absolutely is. But I mean, look, we are at a competition, and winning is the only true thing that matters at the end of the day. And if you don't lift that trophy, you lost. And that's kind of the unfortunate side of competition. For me, I think of, it's kind of like this Vitality team that we had last year in 2024, where they only won 1 trophy, but they're always among the world's best, and they are always challenging for that trophy. While Eternal Fire and the Mongols might play good enough to be among the best teams, we don't go into an event and say this team really feels like they have a great chance at winning the trophy. So it's not about being like the top number 1 team, top number 2 team, but you need to give us the feeling that you can actually make the run and you can actually get over the hump and you can actually hoist the trophy at the end of the day. And with those teams yet, despite how good they are and placing them in the top 6, 7 teams in the world, I don't necessarily feel like they are fighting for that trophy each and every event.
Now, speaking of teams that can hoist the trophy, we have Vitality confirmed for the grand final already. You saw them play the semi-final as well. Manhandling the Mongols have been looking great so far this tournament. Now, we don't know who's going to win between Na'Vi and Spirit, but what would you say that Vitality's chances are in this grand final at IEM Katowice? It's a best of 5 as well.
Yeah. I think it's good. I think a decent chances. They're going to go into it underdogs against no matter who. Spirit is number 1 and 2, so you're always going to go into that matchup as an underdog. I think when you have Zaiwu, you always have a better fighting chance, obviously, as well. It was cool to see him kind of step up and flex and put his chest out today against the Mongols.